Hello and happy Sunday. Today I'm going through my scraps. I had a really busy August, and I want to thank all of you who were a part of that, and I really appreciate it. I'm taking some time off this month to kind of regroup and get some things done and prepare for winter here. So like September, we kind of like get in a panic mode and try to get stuff done. But I wanted to pull some stuff out because I had mentioned these particularly. These are go to my one of my die sets, the thread organizers, and this is the negative to it, and it's double card stock, so they're really good quality, and I just can't bear to throw them away. And I wanted to do some more tags like this. Something kind of like that. So I don't know, we'll see, with a little flower in there. So I'm pulling those out, and I'm kind of reorganizing my scraps. I have a ton of them, and you can kind of see what I have. Sorry. And I have bags like this, and they're overflowing on the side of my stamp storage, my mat cabinets. So I need a different method to storing them. So I have this box here. It's a good size box, and it's really sturdy. So I'm gonna start putting my stuff in boxes instead of bags, because it just gets, everything just gets all crammed and stuck together, and I figured if I just lay them in there, then it'll be easier for me to sift through them and package them up, because I do sell my scraps, and these scraps are what you're going to see here, my negatives and any little bits of paper. So I already started, and then I'm like, well, that's silly, I should turn the camera on. I did cut some scraps off of some of these negatives here, just so that I could keep them separate, and I'll put them in a separate pile. So I have a bunch of bins in front of me. These are the ribbon holders. These are the negatives to those. I was thinking about doing a listing for these if anybody is interested in just those negatives. And they are thick, because it is 2 pieces of cardstock glued together, and then I die cut it out. So it's pretty thick. So if anybody has an idea with those, you might be seeing those in my shop as well. So I have that, and I'm just trying to keep that stuff separate. And then this is the other part of the thread organizer. That's the negative to that. So I'll see what I have, and then I have the smaller ones here. Actually, I'll separate them. And these are the tiny ones. These make little cute tags too. So there's a lot you could do with negatives. This was in there. This is one of my envelopes that I did with the Tim Holtz, what is that called? Is it doily? I think it's a doily. The, let me grab it now. I got some new embossing folders because Hobby Lobby had them for $3.74. So it's kind of hard not to pass them up. And actually, I didn't even grab that one. Hang on. Here it is. And I've gone through and put the number on them. This one's the textured fades. So yeah, it's pretty intense. So I try to use it on my envelope, and it did, you know, break a little bit right there. So I don't know if I can fix it or what I'll do with that, but I'll try to repair that. So, and then these are the other ones. I think these are called something else. I can't remember. Textured fades, and then these are something else. I'd have to look. But yeah. So I got those, and for $3.74, that was such a bargain. I just love them. I love them. Oh, this is my little sample book, so I can kind of tell you. Textured impressions. The other ones are textured impressions. So this is my little sample book that I do, and I have the name on there, and what it is and everything, and the number. So this is a little booklet that I made, and then if I use it in a project, it'll have a number on there, and then I'll put a number on the front of the embossing folder. That way I can find it. All my embossing folders are numbered if I use them in a project, or you know, in a kit or something that I put in my shop. So just makes things go a lot easier. So anyways, let's carry on here. All right, I want to save those. So this is like my latest bag here. Okay, that is just out of copy paper, but I didn't want to throw it away, so I'm just going to put that in the box. And these are all negatives. So this is the kind of stuff that comes in my scrap listing. So yeah, I'm just going to, and that's a house that didn't punch out all the way, but I do in the listing put mixed media art, so people could use them for mixed media art or whatever you want to do. But sometimes I dig through there and grab something out to make a tag or something out of it, but for now they all go in here. And I think the box is a lot easier than the bag. I'm just looking through. That's cute. See, I could grab that out later on and make a nice cute tag with that and put something behind it. So I'm just going to leave that in there. Another negative. Yeah, I'm just going to put it in there. I have a lot of scraps. These would make cute tags. But for now, I'm just cleaning up. This is another, I don't know, I think that might be copy paper, but it does feel a little heavier. I'm not really sure, but I don't have anything to go with it, so I'm just going to stick it in there. These are from the picture wheel, cutting that out. I must have cut something out of this. It must have been embossed in gold. This one here is, it's got a little residual from the tape I used to hold it down. This is copy paper, but it's still a usable scrap. Hearts. I must have cut out a lot of hearts. Butterflies. Let me scoot my chair up because it's It needs repair, but I just need to buy a new chair. Lots of butterflies. Here's another paper butterfly. It's still good, still usable, even though it's copy paper. So you'll see a variety of scraps. This may be totally boring, but it was something I was going through this morning. Okay, let me grab another bag. It's funny because when I go through a bag, I can kind of know whose order I was working on and what I was doing. So, and here's a variety, some embossed tracing paper. And this is, I've been asked about the tracing paper. I do have a video doing tracing paper crafts. Let me grab my tracing paper so you can see. It's not like, you know, the thin tracing paper. This is premium. I have 2 pads because if they have it on sale, on clearance at Hobby Lobby, I pick it up. This is the first one I bought, this Master's Touch, 45 pound. So it was half off. So it was $19.99, and then I paid half price. But this is, see how thick? It's very thick, 45 pound. It's almost like vellum, but it's cheaper than vellum. So, and then I just cut this down to size. So I have that one, which I've used quite a bit of it. All right, hopefully not to have an avalanche here. This is the last one I got, and this too was, I can't remember what the sale was, but it was on sale, and it's 45 pound. It is Master's Touch, number 650887, Hobby Lobby, and it's the same. It's beautiful. I love it. I really love it. So I have 2 of those. I always, when I go in Hobby Lobby, and usually my husband brings me, and here's some embossed pieces. Here's another envelope that didn't work out. Yeah, it kind of ripped through. So I don't know if I can't do anything with that, I'm going to put it in the box. Here's one of the wedding windows. It didn't cut out well. I didn't have it shimmed proper, so instead of me messing around with it, I'm going to put it in there. Here is an embossed envelope that cut through here, so I don't feel like messing with it. I'm going to put it in there. Here's another piece like that. So anyways, back to Hobby Lobby. Usually my husband sits in the car, and I have areas that I go to and check for sales. So, and the paint department is one of them, where the paintbrushes are and all of the paper, you know, the specialty paper. So if they have a sale, I always breeze by there and see if it's on sale. So yeah. Okay, this one I must have cut little roses out of. So there's that. Some scraps of these. I always have these types of scraps. And I have my cutter here in case I need to trim something off. Sorry, I banged you there. So yeah, I always have tons of these little pieces. This one here, I haven't poked out all the little bits, so I'm just going to put that in there. Some more of this. And this feels like copy paper because I put copy paper in everything, so you'll see a lot of that in there. This looks like a vellum little something pocket or something. I'm not really sure. And I don't feel like messing with it right now, so I'm putting it in there. Some more of the picture wheel. Here's a little flower. Here's some more of the sewing, and I'm going to keep those separate because I'll probably do a separate listing for those. Here are some, these are from a die cut where I cut out stuff, so these are still really good usable. Yeah, there's quite a few there, so I'm just putting those in there. Some birds. These are the accent pieces to the lace hearts, and they are double thick, so you know, I haven't figured out what to do with those yet. Here's another piece of that. Here's another flower. So yeah, this is what I usually do, put it in a bag, but here's the negative piece to the keys and to the lace hearts, and it is double thick, so these are really good quality pieces. That would make a nice little tag. So they go in the box, and I know if I need something like that, that I can go in there and find it. Here's another key I cut out from a different key. Another scrap. They're all scraps. There's a frame. So I'm just looking for, here's another good piece right there. There's some good, looks like I cut a couple crosses out. So I'm going to set these here and trim them up because they're still usable. I could make a tag out of them, I'm not really sure. But they have some really good quality paper on there that I could cut and then put in a little bin for scraps. Here's some more of that. This is the brown paper from my gift bags. Those are scraps. From a die, I can't remember which die that is. A couple more birds. These frames really come in handy. I have been doing some projects with those. I think I'm going to leave that out. That can go in. Such pretty paper. Some pink here, another little scrap. This looks like a leaf. Some more frames. This is coffee dyed file folder. Looks like I cut out some snowflakes. So yeah, you kind of get the idea. Here's another frame. Looks like I cut some stuff out there. I'm just going to let that go. So it becomes a vicious cycle. I mean, you could cut this if I was a little bit careful and then done a tag out of that. Here is a piece of tracing paper. It looks like I printed on it. So there's still quite a bit of paper there. I don't know. All of these were the scallop lace circles that I cut out. Not really sure what to do with those. Hearts, that would make a cute tag to put something behind it, or cut more hearts out and lay them in there. I just have so many. So many. Every time I do an order, I get more. Here's another one of those. I'm going to keep those out. This, I'm not really sure. Some more keys and accent pieces. That's not really a good scrap. These are keys and accent pieces. Here's some more of these. So I kind of want to keep those in an area. Another little flower and a heart. There's those. And then these, I just have these like that. Oops, did I put that wrong? No. Put the little ones there. Another one of these. So you can see it's a vicious cycle. So a lot of this stuff I'm going to package up separately and put in my shop. This is like a page I cut out from something. It's still usable. I'm just going to put it in there. Okay, and I can cut that one down. And this was a tag that just went wrong. I'm thinking I might glue something on there. This one can be cut down. So let me just cut this down. So see, there's a scrap and then a frame. I could have left it all as one. Looks like I cut one of the ribbon holders out of that. I can cut this one down. This one I'll just leave. More little bits of scrap. Sometimes when I pull a bag out, it'll usually be all of the same thing or all of the same order. Haven't really quite figured out what to do with these. I was cutting them down and saving these pieces here to cut smaller tags out of, but I have a bag of those, so I'm not cutting them anymore. I'm just going to put them in there. So it looks like this box is filling up pretty quickly. But I like the idea of the box because everything kind of mashes down and lays down. So when I'm putting kits together for my shop for scraps, it'll be a lot easier going through the boxes. Now these are really cool scraps right here. These are from my Rolodex die. I have so many ideas with these, but I just don't have time. So I don't know. I might put those separate. I might, because they're just so delicate, because these little bits could be chopped off. So I think I will put those separate, even if I put them in a little sandwich bag and throw them in there. It's just horrible. I hate to get rid of anything. I'm always seeing a use for everything. So there's a nice little flower. Oh, the leaf is broke right here, but you could just trim that off. So in you go. Sometimes you just gotta close your eyes and just throw it in the box. A lot of those. That's garbage. See, when I'm working, I have one of my sandwich bags when I'm working on orders. Oop, there's a little music note in there. And then I have it clipped. I've got a shelf next to me. I clip it like this, and then I have it open. So when I'm working, I put it in there, or I have a bin on the edge of my desk. And I throw everything in there. But for the negatives, I like to put them in a bag, and then the actual, these types of scraps, I put them in the bin over there. So that way it helps with the chaos later on, because I would only have to fish them out of my bin. I'm not really sure on these scraps. I think these envelopes were cut out of that. But I don't know. There's still usable paper there. They say one man's trash is another's treasure. I don't know. And that's not even a good scrap. See, that's cute. That would be cute on something. Some more of the envelopes. These I'm gonna toss. Yeah, no need to save these. These are to my tab dies. I'm just gonna toss these. There's really not much value there. I pretty much got it down to a science where I don't have a lot of waste, so I'm just gonna toss them. And let me bring my garbage bin over here. So yeah, there's a lot of those. I don't need to save all these. This is absolutely crazy. Yeah, see, these are the tabs. Here's a little rose. Yep, these are tabs. Yep. Circle from something, and a bunch of tracing paper scraps. These are really thick. I'm gonna save these because I'm working on something special. So okay, a bunch of flowers I cut out. Another piece of I printed on tracing paper. See how thick it is? It's a good scrap. Here's another piece of tracing paper. It's a digital. Bunch of scraps. I'm gonna put those separate. Try to put those separate. All the smaller scraps. Because I usually, like, that's a cute little scrap. I'm going to save that one for me. Put these in a little baggie. I don't do a lot of organizing when I do the, put the scrap pieces together. I kind of segregate, like, all these little pieces and everything. I'll put them in a baggie, and anything delicate I'll try to protect it as best I can, but most it just goes in a big bag. So see, that's a piece of copy paper, but same with this one. Yeah, it's a lot. I don't even know if that's even worth. I mean, I see value in everything, so that's what makes it so hard with the scraps. You might be thinking, oh, just toss everything away. Toss it. Like, here's a piece of something that I just sewed on. Like, when I test my sewing machine and my thread, I'll just grab a piece of scrap paper and just sew on it, and I don't throw it away, so it's going in there. Same with that. That's copy paper. So there's a lot of that in there that I use for a shim. So I don't think this has any value at all. No. Okay. Some of these will probably get tossed. A little cute little acorn. That's such pretty paper. I love that paper. I could cut some more. I could cut little butterflies out of that. I think I will. I could cut a couple flowers out of that. See, it's so difficult. I just need to just close my eyes. These are thin. Don't even remember what I was doing with these at all. Not really sure what I was making. Here's another flower that the bottom got cut off, but it's still, you know. Bird and bird bath. Really good quality paper. Here's something I cut a decorative piece out of. I love this paper. Here's a bird. It's actual cardstock. Okay. There's another one that would make a nice cute tag. Here's some big pieces. I don't even know. And these are frames. I'm not even sure. Here is a bag, and it's copy paper. In you go. Could do some collaging on that, or a napkin or whatever. I have so many of these. That's a good size. This one I'm going to toss. A couple more pieces of big frames. This one I'm going to keep out because I can make small tags out of these pieces here. I have a couple dies for that. So there's that. I started to do that and not put them in there. Here's a nice little frame. Oh, let's see. That one needs to be cut down. And that one. This little piece, this is like a little pocket tag thing. This part flips up and then you have a pocket in here. But this little cute little piece here is really cute, so I'll probably cut that off and put it back in the bin. So yeah, I don't even know. It looks like a flower or something was on there. I don't even This is all gluey. It's white. I'm going to toss it. There's another one of those pieces. There's no value in that. No. It's just white copy paper. I'm just going to toss it. Nice little Christmas tree. Negative. Nope. Oh, this is so cute. If you cut this frame out, you could, there's some value there. It's just horrible. It's horrible. Oh, that's really pretty. I'll cut these down. I'll cut that down. Yeah, so see, there's a lot of time involved in things. I don't know. I just don't know. Now see, look how gorgeous that paper is. But there's only a little bit of it left. I don't even know what I would do with it. So, all right, there's that bag. That's double thick, so I'm going to keep that. Let's see, how long have we been? 36 minutes. So I'll do this bag and then I'll end the video. I have more. I want to fill this box up and put it away. But I wanted to show you my process if you're interested. There's, I don't even know. Oh, okay, I remember what I was working on. That, yep. These are cute little pieces. I think I can move this because I'm not going to trim right now. Okay. Beautiful paper. I love this paper. Let's see. Where did my paper go? Oh. Yeah, there's a lot of little bits. Kind of see kind of the same thing in each bag of what I was working on. Love that little tag. I don't even know if this is anything you could, that would be good for the tall skinny tags. Some more of the picture wheel. I haven't figured out what to do with these. I'm thinking you could take scissors and just trim off those little notches is what I'm thinking, because that's what's there. And then you kind of have a complete circle in the middle. Oops, I didn't cut that very good. Yeah, and then you've got like a frame to make something. So I don't know. It's just an idea. Some more picture wheel. Looks like a postage stamp was cut out of that. I'm not sure with this if it has any value at all. Maybe I should just toss it. And for the life of me, I can't think what was cut out of that. Oh, okay, I do know. I do know. Okay. All right, I'll put it in the box for now. I just don't know. Garbage. That's cute. That would make a cute something to cut some more of the flowers out and put it in there and make something out of that. So see, this is happy birthday. There's nothing there. I'm going to chop this down and for that little piece right there to make a tag. Another frame piece. I'm trying to be more vigilant but when I get real busy, see, that's a beautiful piece right there. That little piece that would make a nice cute little tag. Little gingerbread man. A heart that did not work out. These have no value. I mean, that's kind of cute right there. A Christmas tree. I don't know what is this? Some kind of paper. I'm going to put it in there. Here is a piece of, this is trim or border, and this is tracing paper, and then I've got scrapbook paper sewn at the top. This is like the scrap end piece. That's nothing. There might be a lot of nothing in here. This one here, I do have a cute tag, tall skinny tag that will fit on there, and that is tea stain file folder, so I do save those. It's crazy. It's totally nutso. Some more hearts. Okay. This is another one, make a skinny tag. These are ovals. That could be something. These I'm just going to toss. These are cool. Nope. These are tag. Oval. Nothing. That is like my tiniest little tag, gift tag there. I think I have some cut out. I have a box here that I'm putting all my little scrappy tags that I cut out. This was a tag from a scrap. If I have a day where I don't know what I want to do, I will pull out all my little, or I'll dig in this box and make little tags. This was from a scrap. Let's see if I could find one of those tiny little, here it is. They're so tiny, I can't pick them up. It's like the tiniest tag. So yeah, this is my little, there's quite a bit in there, but it doesn't look like, there's another tiny little tag right there. I'll flip it over. Yeah, but that's out of a small scrap. So see, I could go totally nuts with my scraps, but I'm not going to sit there, only if I don't have anything to do. And I just want to cut out scraps. But yeah. Sometimes I think I'm nuts for saving all this stuff, but people do buy them, so you know. Here's another where I cut something out of that, and this is my scraps of tea stain file folder, like strips ripped. Yeah, that's really cool. Let me take a drink, sorry. Let's see, this is a die that I have. Haven't quite figured it out yet, but it makes all these little pieces. This is the negative pieces to it. Yeah, I don't even really know where to go with that, but in you go. Cute frame. These are tagged. This is a cute piece. These are little envelopes that I used to make, embossed tiny little faux envelopes. I don't make them anymore. I'm going to sell that die. You will see that in my shop. Let's see here. It's a Cuttlebug. This is the die. It works really well. And then this is the embossing folder to it. Yeah, I have two sets. I have two of these. So these will be going in my shop. I have them out. So this one here is written on by marker, but I can clean that off. I just have that on there so I know what size to cut my little piece, you know, to go on there. So it's kind of like hearts and stuff. It's like Valentine, I think is the theme. So yeah, I have 2 sets of those, and it'll come as a set. You'll get the die and the embossing folder. It works really well. I just it's just not something I want to do anymore. So I'm going to sell those. And that's a little one that I didn't get lined up in there. And so yeah, it's off center, but it's still a good scrap. So there's that. Another frame where I cut some little tiny flowers out of. Some more of the picture wheel. That is a heart. A clover. This is an embossed bag that did not work out, and I think the sun bleached it a little bit, but it's still a really cool scrap for like mixed media, so that's going in there. And then these are, I don't even know what these are. These are Christmas scraps. I don't know why they're in there. Alright, and then these are scraps from some envelopes I made with, I just copied one of my doilies on the printer. So these are little scraps. So I think I'm going to set those aside. Wow. Okay. These are the scraps for my embossed monogram letters. And this is, you put this sheet in the die cut and it cuts all those little monograms out. So these are really cool scraps. I try to include 1 or 2 in these in every order. So yeah. These are beautiful scraps right here. I think I'm going to keep those out. Yeah. To make something with those. This is a cool scrap as well. I have a die set, I think it's Pink Fresh, that cuts out little labels, and this is a piece that comes out of it, so I just can't throw it away. So there you go. It's another cool scrap. See, I see value in a lot of things, and probably people are like, oh, just toss it, but you know, these are tags, and I think some are, see, this is that little bitty itty bitty. Let's see if I got something solid to show you. Right here. Right there. That's how, whoops, that's how tiny that tag is. I mean, so see, you could go nuts with like this little scrap here. I could definitely get a tag out of that little piece right there. Yeah, it's just mind-blowing. And I know that too. That's what drives me nuts. So this is a flower that was cut out of that. I think I will cut that down because I love that paper. An envelope. I glued it wrong, so it has glue. So it's going in. This is a beautiful piece here. I'm saying that and you're probably like, what? Just toss it. But yeah, it just, scrapbook paper behind it would be really, really cool. Let me, all right. I might have to have a scrap buster video and just pull stuff out of my box. How fun would that be? Look how cool that would be. Well, it's not really cool, but you get my idea. let's see here if I got something pretty. That was kind of Christmassy. Let's see this piece here. Yeah, where you get kinda, I think, an all over solid pattern would work. I have a lot of stuff like that that I really need to use up. So see, it's pretty. Really like that. And then sew around it with make a nice little journal page. Or I could even cut some more stuff, some more butterflies out of there, and you know how I do that thing I do all the time. Yeah. Okay. Carry on here. These are just tag. I don't need to save those. I have so many. I think it's time for lunch. My tummy says it's time for lunch. What time is it? 11, yeah. All right. These are good pieces right here. That would make a nice little piece. So I will save those. These are just from tags and tabs, my tabs. So I'm just going to get rid of those. That's an oval. Sometimes part of my brain is like throw it away, and then the other part is like, ooh, that would make something really cool. Here's a little piece of half a heart. And these are no good. No good. And I would just, you know, probably save everything, but, you know, shipping is such an issue, and my listing goes by weight for the scraps. I weigh everything and I keep putting stuff on the scale until we get to a certain weight. And I try to be fair and give a variety of stuff. Now this is copy paper. Get rid of these. I'll just go through this bag and that's it. I have more, but so I'm liking this box. It's really working out. Excuse me. I could close the box up and you wouldn't see my mess, because I do have it on the side of my cabinet, and I have everything in a bin. I know I showed it here. It's totally insane. I have it in a bucket here, and it sits on the floor on the side of my cabinet, and I just keep bags and tossing, and it just got, I looked over there and I was like, you know, something's got to give. Every once in a while I go through it and bag everything up and put it away, but this past month and a half I haven't had time to do any of that, so it's kind of, everything's kind of overflowing in here. That's not good. That's good scrap. Good scraps. It's horrible. It's horrible. Oops. This is a piece of tracing paper, not really much on there. I'm going to tell myself I can toss it. These are cute. These are the little envelopes. How cute are these? These are teeny tiny. This is just out of copy paper. I need to put these in my shop. There's so many things. I have one more week left of my vacation. I'm almost thinking like I don't have enough time to do everything I want to do, but I'm gonna try. So how cute is that? That little tiny little envelope. Yeah, I have a bunch of them cut out, but I haven't put them together yet. So yeah, you will see those in my shop. I just haven't figured that out yet. So these are just copy paper, so I'm gonna toss them in there. And I feel a sneeze coming on. Hubby was out mowing. Sorry. Okay, I caught it. It didn't feel good, but I caught it. I'm sorry. I love these little oval pieces right here. I really like doing stuff with that, especially for tags. I just love making tags. I really do. Something about gift tags. I don't know. And these are just the scrap from the tabs, the journal tabs. Some more of these pieces here from the Monogram Letters. Some hearts, some tiny little accent pieces. Oh my goodness. I hope you can't hear my tummy because it's hearts, cute little butterfly and birds. I don't know. Here's a sewing machine. This one a flower was cut out of. Not crazy about the paper, but in it goes. Flowers. Some more of these frames. I'm actually going to keep these frames out because I made something and already sent it to somebody and I really loved it, so I want to make some more. And these are just scraps to cutting out a tag, and as you can see I have very little waste, so I'm going to toss that. I'm going to let myself toss it. I don't need it. Just don't know what I would do with it. No. Okay, some more frames. I'm definitely going to start hanging on to those and making some stuff. If I don't make stuff with them, I'm going to put them in the box. I already have a ton of them in the box already in another box. Here's another heart. Just trying to think of what that heart came from. Oh, I do know. I do know. Okay. Here is a Rolodex card that I stamped and it moved, so it's like a double stamp, but it's so cute. A few accent pieces here. I'm going to toss those in. These I'm going to save because I can make a tag out of this little piece right here, which is totally nutso, but I think I've done a video on that before. I'm not really sure, but you can take a scrap piece of napkin, glue it on there, on this part right here, and then die cut it out of a tag. I'll show you the tag that I have in mind. Wait a minute. This is, yeah, this is tags. Where are you? There you are. Is this one here? No. Nope. Yep, this one here. So it's this tag right here. Yeah, sorry. My tummy is like growling, like give me something now. Okay, I love this tag, but see, it fits on there perfectly. I've got that figured out, and these are out of my my half file folders. that I use. If you've ordered from me, you get these, and on the back side of it is the info about the item that you ordered in case you want to reorder it again or use this in the project. But this is like the scrap part from it. So yeah, when I die cut that out, so I save these, and trust me, I have tons of them, so it gets really nutso. But yeah, I love this tag, so I do save those for that. So I will save those and put them in my little bird box over there. All right, where's my, jeez, this is gonna be a week-long video. Am I at 1 hour? Oh wow, so sorry about that. I'm at an hour. Okay, I'm going to end the video now because it'll take me forever and a day to upload. This is just, what is this? Oh, parchment paper that's been run through, looks like a die cut. Okay, so I have a lot of those right here. Looks like I didn't get it lined up because there's, doesn't look like there's enough room to make a tag out of that, but all right. That might have been totally not so video, but I don't know. Maybe you got something out of it, and maybe you want to buy some scraps. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe nobody is like, just throw everything away. Oh, here's some more frames. So see, I'm squirreling already, and I need to keep going. How cute are these? These are really cute. All right. Okay, I gotta go. All right. Have a good Sunday or whatever you're doing. Take care, and I'll see you next week. Bye.